Hi, this is Julie Jordan Scott. I'm so glad you're here for Poetry and Writing Prompts in the Park. Today we're going to be featuring a favorite poet of mine, Sylvia Plath. So I'm delighted that you're sharing this time. Hi, it's Julie Jordan Scott. How are you? I am at Panorama Park, which is close to my house. I'm about 3 blocks away, and I'm delighted to be here. I scope Monday through Friday around the same time, and I bring to you poets, poetry, and writing prompts. This is where you can find me, at Julie Jordan Scott, here on Periscope, and on Twitter. I also do life coaching, creativity coaching, scopes, and other kinds of writing prompts. And tonight I'll be starting a series on discovering, creating, and choosing your theme for the year for 2016. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I want to do it around sunset, so it'll probably be 4:45, 5-ish. So if you'd like to come back for that, I would love to have you. Anyway, today our poem, again, that's me, Julie Jordan Scott. You can follow me here and on Twitter. Thank you for the hearts. I so appreciate the hearts. So appreciate your presence. Anyone out there fans of Sylvia Plath? Anyone heard of her before? She was one of the very well-known confessional poets of a certain era, and really remarkable poet and writer and thinker. She attended Smith College, which is where my daughter attended. One of my daughters attended Smith College. And what I particularly love is that I've seen some of her handwriting in person at the archives at Smith College. I've actually touched papers she's touched. So she was also born the same year as my mother, and she died the year after I was born. So, no, sorry, Arif, you're blocked. Okay, so, you know, these scopes are about poetry and writing prompts. So they're not about me, they're about you. And if you come on here, I hope that you're here because you enjoy poetry and writing prompts. Okay, so your prompt today, the poem is called Metaphors, and metaphors are a great place for us to write from. So if you're a writer, you might enjoy that. And here's your prompt. You want to screenshot that. The prompt is, I'm a riddle. I'm a riddle in, and describe how you may be a riddle. Describe how you may be a riddle, or riddles in your life. Hi, old boy, good to see you here. You were here yesterday. I'm glad you're back. So there's your prompt. We'll start with that. I'm a riddle. Describe a way that you are a riddle. There's a helicopter. Oh no, it's a plane going overhead. And I just saw a horse go by. One of the things about scoping outdoors is you always have surprises. And I forgot to put my mic on. Pooh. Okay, so this poem is called Metaphors. It's by Sylvia Plath. I'll read it through once, and then I'll share the writing prompt again, and then I'll read it again. And if you have any comments, I'd love to hear them, but the best time to comment is in between readings of the poem, because while I'm reading, I can't be looking at the screen, commenting or anything like that. So here we go. Sylvia Plath, Metaphors. I'm a riddle in 9 syllables, an elephant, a ponderous house, a melon strolling on 2 tendrils. Oh, red fruit, ivory, fine timbers, this loaf's big with its yeasty rising. Money's new minted in this fat purse. I'm a mean, a stage, a cow and calf. I've eaten a bag of green apples, boarded the train, there's no getting off. Now, some of you may have figured out what that riddle was. Hi, Camille, by the way, I saw you come in, it made me very happy. This was written when Sylvia Plath thought that she was expecting a baby. She wasn't expecting a baby, but that's what she wrote it about. That was her riddle. So I think it's fun though, and it's really fun to play with how we are a metaphor and what we may call ourselves using metaphors like she does. You know, a riddle in 9 syllables. For a writer, that makes sense. We may be, a pregnancy can very much be seen as a riddle. A business plan could be seen as a riddle. Lots of things, including ourselves, just in walking around life can be considered a riddle. So ask yourself with the prompt, I'm a riddle in, and describe how you may be a riddle. Describe how you may be a riddle. That may be a fun way to approach marketing for those of you who are in business. It also might be a fun way to jazz up your writing if you're out there working on writing projects. What metaphor can I put in there? Right now I'm standing under a tree. You may see there's some color. We don't get much fall color here. But yesterday I read the poem by William Blake called To Autumn. And he kind of personified autumn. He called it Jolly Autumn. And he talked about autumn laughing. And he also talked about autumn celebrating the spring and the summer. So when I thought about it more, I thought about how that poem is really about nature and how trees drop their leaves and the golden, I can't remember, the golden load, that's about the leaves that fall. And so they're celebrating spring and summer in that poem, Autumn Yesterday by William Blake. So today that was a metaphor. That whole poem was a metaphor. So it was kind of fun to follow up with Sylvia Plath's poem, Metaphor. So here we go. I'll read it one more time. Be thinking how you are a metaphor. And if you would like to write a comment in, that's great. I love that. Or if you'd like to tweet me, remember, this is where you can find me. At Julie Jordan Scott. I welcome your communications. I love hearing how this work is impacting you. I love to see your writing. I love to see your creative outflow. So here we go. Metaphors by Sylvia Plath. I'm a riddle in 9 syllables. Hello, Bakersfield friend. I'll stop for just a moment. I said I wouldn't do that, but you're from Bakersfield. It's good to see someone in Bakersfield, perhaps even someone who likes poetry. So if you'll sit back, we have a short poem to read. Good. And anyway, so thank you. Metaphors by Sylvia Plath. I'm a riddle in 9 syllables. An elephant, a ponderous house. A melon strolling on 2 tendrils. Oh, red fruit, ivory, fine timbers. This loaf's big with its yeasty rising. Money's new minted in this fat purse. I'm a means, a stage, a cow and calf. I've eaten a bag of green apples, boarded the train. There's no getting off. Metaphors by Sylvia Plath. I'm grateful you're here. If you missed the beginning of the scope, I will be back for a sunset scope and a discussion of how to create, discover, and write your theme for 2016. So watch that between probably 4:35-ish. And we'll be back for that, and I hope you'll be really inspired. Thank you for the compliment, Annie. My name is Julie Jordan Scott. I am a creative life coach, and I work to inspire your artistic rebirth, to bring your projects to life, to breathe life into all of those things you've got going on that you'd like to bring into fruition. That's what I'm all about. So hi. Thanks so much. Please follow me if you don't already, and I look forward to speaking with you and the next time we connect. Have a great